So this week on our project, our drone is going to lift up, lift down, fly right, fly left, and so we can end up making a square, which we already did. And then now we're working on making it go in a circle. This is important so our drone can avoid objects on Mars and go around it if needed be.
Okay, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about the features of our drone. It is the Tello drone. So it has a couple features. It has 4 blades, and it has its own network that you connect to Wi-Fi, and that is how you code it using a block coding software called DroneBlocks, which is what we're using. And then on top of that, it also has its own camera so that you can see where it's going, and it also takes pictures, so yeah.
Alright, so the code for our drone, basically we're going to make it fly up, and after that we have to make it hover for a bit, otherwise the code is going to get jumbled up. You have to make it hover after each step. So we're going to make it fly up, hover for 1 second, and then it's going to fly forward, hover, fly left, hover, fly back, hover, and then fly right, and hover, so that we can make it fly in a square.
Then y'all left, then y'all left, then y'all right, and then fly left, fly right. So that's what we have.
So what is, so it's going to fly up.
And then it does the turning motion, so if you wanted it to be able to physically turn itself, you can go that way, and you go back.
Yeah,
Sarah's doing it.
At the kickoff.
Where is it?
Probably.
See, it's not like that.
Square.
Okay, so it's Michaela, and I'm using the Block app right now, the DroneBlock app, and I'm working on some code. So here we have our takeoff command. It's going to fly up for 10 seconds.
Okay, it's maximum
going to
speed is
yaw
39
to the
inches per
right,
second.
yaw to the left, so it's centered, yaw left again, and then turn right. And then we're going to have it physically actually move left and right for 10 inches, and then we're going to work on the circle and the square.
Thank you, Michaela. So right now, this is Erden Chimoharla speaking. Right now, this is the code for the drone to go in a square. It seems not that bad, but this is one of the most easiest codes that we did, and it took us not that hard to do, as we will get to the harder codes later. Apologies for no effort. This is Erden again. I did not get any audio from the video that was sent to me. This is the only one where you'll get no audio. But from the code as shown right here, this is not that hard of a code either. As Michaela stated earlier, this is a block code. So when we used the code, it was very similar to the square, just a little bit different and maybe a little bit more. It was not that hard to do, and we managed to get this done in like 15 minutes.
I've gotten that first turn.
Put something in there. Any sticks. Robinson sticks. Put some wood in there. I don't have any wood. I have sticks. Any sticks.
So for this code, it seems from the photo, it looks a little bit easy, but this actually was probably, if not the hardest code of the entire week. We ended up having to combine our heads together to try to figure out how to code this, because making a square was not that hard. It was making a circle was very difficult. It took us nearly almost 2 days to figure out the code to solve this. But once we managed to do this and we managed to get it working, it was very great. And then we decided to do a little bit of extra credit and decided to do it backwards, so we did a reverse circle. It was a hard struggle, but we managed to come together and we managed to get the job done.
Alright, so this week, what we're doing with the drone is, since it's the first week, we're just trying to do basic movements, up and down, go in a square, go in a circle, and basically we've gotten pretty much everything down and up. We've managed to get the drone to go in a square. The only thing we have left is to go in a circle, and currently we're coding that, and we're not really having too many difficulties with it, as you know, it's coming along decently well. We're getting it to pretty much do what we want. We're figuring it out. So far, we've managed to get the drone to actually do flips, and we haven't really had problems with it overheating. You know, we're just making sure to turn it off every time it sets down. And yeah, this week it's gone along pretty well. We're getting most of the stuff done. The code, it's been done for everything except the circle, which we're working on now, and it'll be finished shortly.
Okay, so we finished the drone. It goes in the X, Y, and Z coordinate. Something that was really easy this week was that we didn't have to build our drone. It just came already assembled. But last quarter we actually had to build our drone, which took like a whole week, so it was harder for basic movements. And then something that was harder was we were having trouble making it go in a circle. It uses coordinates for in the air for the drone, which is really difficult because we don't exactly know how to do that. But it was easier with the square because we just told it to go like forward 5 inches, left, backward, and then to the right, which just makes a full square. We figured out how to move it left, right, up, down, how to angle itself and things like that. But by far it took a lot more collaborating and a lot more effort to get the circle because it doesn't have an exact point, so we had to use different numbers to figure that out.
To my car. Decided it's like more with my buddy. I don't think I do it. And all like out of the blue, he fucking switches lanes and slows down. And I was like, what the fuck? And I just flew past the sheriff.
Let's make this video.
No. Alex, you're not gonna break into the law.
My whole time kneecap just came up. Michael Jackson.
Did you guys?
No.
This is what happens when people are idiots in my group.
I get my head on.
Maybe I'll just catch it. I was not expecting that.
That was such a delayed reaction too.